All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Net Ghost Rider broadcast. I'm Net Ghost Rider. Most people call me Ghost. Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing on this Tuesday, August 19th, 2025? Hope everybody's having a better day than myself, because as you can see from the title of my stream, I did not pass. I did not pass my private pilot check ride. Yeah. So I woke up, gathered all my things. We flew to the spot to get my testing done. We did a couple landings. To get myself warmed up. The last two landings were great. And then we kind of went over some stuff before the check ride. And then I started my check ride. Had that interview. How'd that go, Bite Sync? Hope it went well. But yeah. So the way the check ride works is it's an oral exam where you speak about things as far as regulations, airspace stuff, all that stuff that you all have been helping me kind of study along the way. There was stuff I didn't get and a lot of stuff I got right. I pretty much didn't have to use the reference material for the most part. I knew pretty much all the answers off the top of my head. And yeah, I passed that portion of the exam. So, well, if I do get it, 22 an hour, 1 free meal per shift, winter, summer off, works my 20-hour limit, annual raises. That's fucking good. I like hearing that, Bite Sync. That's good. Did it go well for you? Union? Hell yeah. Fucking union? 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 I love hearing that, Bite Sync. Hey, Sarah. So anyway, I passed the oral exam. That's solid, though. You passed the oral side, so what happened? So we got to the so we got into the plane. So we're in the plane. I go through checklists on my phone. I give him the brief that you're supposed to give to everybody. Like regardless, like it's an FAA regulation that, so like when the pilot comes on and goes over a briefing with you as far as like seatbelts and everything, that's like by law. They have to do that. You have to show like exits. You have to show, you have to talk about vents as far as like environmental control, as far as like cooling yourself off and stuff like that. You have to show how to exit the vehicle. You have to show all that shit. So I did that. I get through that. We start moving. I'm taxiing to the runway. I pull off to the side, that run-up area, where those that have been in here for streams where I'm doing simulator, you come off to the side and then you do the run-up with like the throttle all the way up, or up to 2,000 RPMs, and then you check the magnetos. So I'm pulling into that part of the taxiway, and there's a line there, and I'm trying to avoid a tractor cutting because I don't want to send like debris and shit going to that tractor. So I turned early, and I'm sitting like on this line. And he goes, "Do you know what this line's for?" I'm like, "I'm assuming it's like the run-up area, separates the run-up area." And he's like, "Yeah, but you're on top of it right now." He's like, "It's fine now because there's like no big planes. But like if there's big planes, we would get clipped by a wing." I'm like, "Okay." So I pull back behind the line. So I do all that shit. So he's like, "Okay, we want a short field takeoff." I'm like, "Okay." So I taxi onto the runway. I communicate. I'll do all that stuff. I pull out to the numbers. I take off. It's pretty turbulent. So I'm going up and down, and I try to get to VX, which is the best angle of climb. And I'm getting there for the most part. And he just goes, okay, obstacle clear. So then I start climbing at my VY. And so he's like, okay, make the turn to our next waypoint. I'm like, okay. So we get to the as we're going towards the waypoint, he goes, okay, if you're doing a VFR flight plan, who do you call? So I look at my phone for the map and I'm like, oh yeah, you call this flight service center or this flight service. He goes, okay, what's the frequency? So now I'm like freaking out, trying to figure out where the frequency is. I'm also trying to climb. So I ended up climbing. He wanted me to get to 3,500 feet. I got to 2,500 feet, but I was like kind of panicking finding the frequency. So I leveled out at 2,500 feet. He goes, what altitude did I tell you? I said 3,500. He goes, what are we at? And I look again, 2,500. I'm like, shit. So I climb another 1,000 feet. And this whole time I'm looking for a frequency. And I can't find it. He goes, are we on course? I'm like, no, we're not on course because I'm looking for this. I'm having a hard time looking for this. He's like, all right, when you find it, let me know. So it took me like 5 minutes to find it. So I finally find it. I gave him the frequency. And then we get to the next waypoint. Sounds like a stress test too. A little bit. But again, it was turbulent, so the whole time I'm going like this. But in the morning, it was smooth flying the whole way. So looking back, I'm like, if I was doing a VFR flight plan, I would know that frequency off the top of my fucking head. But like, we weren't doing a VFR flight plan. So what the fuck? So why am I asked that? Why was that even asked of me? Especially right after we took off. So we get to the next waypoint, which is another airport. And he goes, okay, how would you determine how you approach this airport? I'm like, okay, well, this airport has a weather reporting station. So I turn on the weather and I listen for it. I'm like, okay, winds are out of this direction. So we're going to take this runway because it's going to give us a headwind. He goes, okay, how would you get into the downwind or get into the pattern for that? I'm like, okay. So I would go this way. I would descend and I would turn and I would go, I would get into like right downwind. And he goes, and he's just kind of looking at me. I go, no, I'm sorry. I would get in the left downwind. So I corrected myself. But I was like in the middle of talking about the whole thing. He's like, I go, actually, I would go in the left downwind and then I would do this to get down into there. He goes, okay. So then he's like, okay, we can divert and we can do maneuvers. I'm like, okay. He goes, why did you get in the right pattern first? And I'm like, because when I've flown that airport, I went over that area, but I was coming the other direction. So it was left pattern on the other runway going the other way. So now I'm kind of like, not freaking out, but I'm a little flustered. Especially since, again, my plane is going like this. And he goes, hey, let's go up. Let's go up to 4,500 feet. Usually it'll be a little smoother. So we get up there and it's smoother for a second. And then all of a sudden it starts happening again. I'm like, okay. So he goes, okay, do steep turns. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do a clearing turn. So I do my clearing turns. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get back up to 4,500 feet. So I have a benchmark. I go, once I get there, then I'll start my steep turn to the left. He goes, okay. So I do my steep turn. I stay within the 100 feet and I nail it. He's like, okay, it looks clear to the right. So go ahead and do that when you're ready. So do my right steep turn, nail it. I'm like, okay, sweet. So Giga, my best friend. Hi, Giga. So at that point, he asked me to get into slow flight, which is, I believe we did it on stream. where you are just flying at 50, 60 knots or whatever. You're flying slow, and then you're making turns and stuff. Well, while I was doing that, I lost 250 feet. So that's a fail. So I finished that, and he goes, and we has a conversation. He goes, hey, just so you know, like, things are kind of starting to pile up. I don't think I can pass you. He goes, I think I have to disapprove. He's like, do you want to continue to go and do more maneuvers and see how many you can get done? I'm like, yeah, I'd like to do that. I'm like, I understand. But like, I could hear the like hurt in his voice and stuff. And I'm like, I get it. Like, I understand. So he's like, okay, we want to do power off stalls. I'm like, okay. So I do power off stalls. I start doing what I believe I'm supposed to do from like being taught by my instructor. So I go nose down. I pull power back. I pull flaps up. He goes, why are you putting the nose down? I'm like, oh, well, while I'm putting the flaps in, I don't want to stall. He goes, well, you don't stall when you're like coming in for landings and stuff. I'm like, yeah, but if I have the nose up and I'm pulling the flaps, then there's a potential I'm going to stall. So I'd rather like have some speed and then put it in and then climb. So found out later, that's completely fucking wrong. Like, that's doing it completely wrong. So he failed me on that too. So then he's like, okay, let's do an engine failure simulation. I'm like, okay. So we turn the engine all the way to idle. I go through what I'm supposed to do. I'm like, okay, carburetor up, mixture rich, fuel pump on, check the primer, check the fuel. I go, okay, so there's like fields around here. I think I'm going to try to land that field that's like parallel to the road. He goes, okay, well, how are you going to get there? I'm like, okay, so I'm a little high right now. So I'm going to do like a 270 to lose a little bit of altitude so I can get there. So he goes, well, if you were doing an actual landing, how would you land a plane? I'm like, well, you would do like downwind, crosswind, and whatnot. He's like, well, why can't you do that now? I'm like, well, I think I'm a little high. I go, well, I'll do it. So at this point, you're just kind of gliding. So I'm gliding. I'm in crosswind. I go into downwind. And at that point, I'm making a decision. I'm like, hey, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it all the way 180 onto this. So I think I need to look for a potential. And at this point, I'm like, oh, I want to land along the road there. But if I land that way, it's going to be a tailwind. And I know the wind's coming from the other way. So I'm like, okay. So then I'm in like the downwind portion. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't know if I'm going to have enough altitude. And he goes, why do you say that? I'm like, it's just a thought that's crossing my head. And he goes, well, you're at pattern altitude now. And you're like where you'd be touching down. I'm like, okay. So I go down. And he's like, okay, at this point, we're good. And you can climb out of this. So then we're climbing. And he goes, you can turn back to the airport now. I'm like, yeah, this is probably for the best. But yeah. That's a bummer. The loss of altitude with slow flight seems like it would be normal, though. Then the misinformation from your instructor. Yeah. Hi, Emily. Yeah. So I pretty much told him at that point, I'm like, hey, let's just go. Let's just go back because I'm going to have to fly this anyway. So I'll just fly all the other stuff that I have to fly. But we're flying back, and then I'm coming in for a landing, and I actually got below pattern altitude, and he called it out, which has always been a problem of mine. But the losing height with the slow flight, you're only allowed to lose 100 feet. So what you're supposed to do is you change your airspeed based on your nose. And then, sorry, Otto, I'm not really in the mood. So you have the nose controls your airspeed, and then your power controls your altitude. But when you're flying slow, you have to really... Yeah, that's a bummer, man. I feel you. Fuck you, Otto. dick. You're still making the joke. So you have to put a lot of power in to maintain the altitude. So especially when you're making turns, because you're generating less lift because the wings are tilted. So you're not getting as much lift. So you have to really do that. Yeah, I got you. You can dip your nose to gain some speed, then use it to gain some altitude. No, you dip your nose to get airspeed, but you hit more power, and then that gives you more lift. How could I not when you said can't keep it up? You could be a human being, Otto. You could be a human being. Like, I literally said I didn't want to stream. And y'all have seen me stream through everything. So it'd be nice if you realize, like, oh, if Ghost doesn't want to stream, he's probably feeling like shit. Also, thank you for only timing out Otto for a second. He only needs a second timeout. You couldn't say anything. That's true, but I think. But yeah, so when I was landing, the fingers moved themselves. I didn't even have a conscious thought. Maybe you should have a conscious thought, Otto. It just happened. Right. So you were just drunk. That's your excuse. Okay. So the landing. So like I said, I dip below pattern altitude. Catholic passer defense. So I dip below pattern altitude. I get into the base turn. I get into final. And he goes, what altitude do you want to be at when you're making your turn on final? And I got to be honest, I don't know. I said 700. He goes, 650 is probably better, but 700 works. I'm like, okay. So we go in, and I fucking have this goddamn problem all the goddamn time. So, all right. So here's the runway here. Right? So here's the runway. So when you're coming in, right, the ground looks a little closer. So my instructor wants me to come in like this. So relatively shallow. So you've seen it on stream. Okay? I come steep and then get close and then pull up to flare. Okay? But they want me coming in more shallow. Okay? So subconsciously, when I'm coming into the runway, my brain's like, you're coming in too low. You gotta have a little bit more. Emily, thank you for gifting Yubi. So I'll get to your messages in a second. I just want to finish what I'm talking about. So my subconscious is like, I'm too low. I'm not going to make the runway. So I hit the power because I'm also losing airspeed, and you need to get the nose down to pick up airspeed. So I hit the power and to stay upright. And then as I get over, I turn the power off and I get down and I land and I float a little bit, but I kind of stay on the runway. So then I pull off the runway and I announce that I'm clear of the runway. And he goes, oh, you don't stop? You don't stop like when you get off the runway and then do your like landing checklist? I'm like, no, I kind of just do it and go on the taxiway. Like, okay. So then I find out later that literally you're supposed to stop once you get off the runway. And then that's when you're supposed to like take your flaps off, turn off the fuel pump, all that shit. So we sat down with the examiner and my instructor and we went over a bunch of stuff to talk about better understanding of things and things I need to improve on. There was a lot of stuff in the oral that I need to know. I need to understand the plane that I'm flying more so. I need to read the owner's manual and everything like that and understand how it works. And also understand like runway stuff. But do you need anything before you can retest? Money? Money? No, I don't need anything specific. I just need to schedule with him. And he wants me to practice. Obviously, he wants me to practice so I can pass. And he's like, we don't want people to fail. I'm like, no, I understand. Like, I'm just gutted. I'm just gutted that I just feel like shit because I did great yesterday practicing. and it just sucks. But it's like a really nice thing to say, but then you said you thing, and I immediately erased my heartfelt message and made a dick joke. Okay, sorry. Thank you for the apology, Otto. Well, as much as this absolutely fucking sucks, this is all valuable information to have. Yeah, it's just, hopefully I remember it. Closer. So my instructor wants me to come in like this. So relatively shallow. So you've seen it on stream. Yeah. My instructor wants me to be shallow, chat. Yeah, so that's the story. I'm kind of gutted about it. I just want to eat ice cream, to be honest with you. I didn't want to stream, but I got scheduled for work. So I'm working 2 rounds on Thursday, Friday. Ice cream is needed. Well, I already ate. So, and like I said, I'm back on a diet. So I don't know if I could have ice cream. I don't know. I got to figure it out. Did you tell me you beat the legendary ships? No, Otto, I didn't tell him that. No, mandatory. I mean, since I'm working 2 rounds of golf Thursday, Friday, I could probably get away with it, but yeah. So that's how I feel. I don't know if I look dejected. I feel like shit. That's where you went wrong. No worries. I don't feel great. And I just kind of want to curl up in a ball and just wallow and whatnot. But so it makes a lot of sense. I'm sorry, man. It's rough when you put so much work into it. Now you know what you need to work on. You get next time. Sometimes with the same instructor over and over, things you get lax for certain things. Sounds like ice cream in One Piece. That's what I was. So good to get the other points of view and learn. Yeah. Yeah, I have my stress levels are kind of through the roof right now because apparently I have 60 days to do it. What's up, Jaeger Bombs? Welcome in. You look great. Thanks, Otto. Reading stream title before I even got here, and I know you're dejected. Yeah, I mean, my stream title is in lowercase letters. That should tell you how dejected I am. Jaeger Bombs, you came at a weird time. But thanks for coming in. The One Piece is real. Yes, it is real. Goes finally on his anti-capitalist arc. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, no, I went live because one, I'm going to be working 2 rounds of golf Thursday, Friday. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream those days. Friday, I'll definitely try to stream for Unhinged Friday. Thursday, probably not, but I'll try. And I don't know. I'm probably going to be late to stream tomorrow because I'm going up with my instructor tomorrow. I wanted to take a step back and not fly for a couple days and just kind of like decompress because these last like 5-6 days have been very exhausting for me. So I think it's just kind of all these days hitting me at once and then just being disappointed and frustrated that I just did not perform. But yeah. Lean in, Ghost. Lean into flying more. Okay, tell that to my fucking bank account. So here's the problem. In order to practice more, I need to have money. In order to have money, I need to work. I'm in the busy time of the season. In order to work, in order to practice, I need time. Work takes up a lot of time. So I can't really do anything. So another problem with this is that this is a 2-year period of me doing this. So I forgot some things. I'll tell you what, when I do IFR, when I do my instrument, I'm fucking knocking that shit out immediately. I'm knocking that shit out immediately. I'm not futzing around. I'm fucking doing it. But I'm always trying to learn and get better. And that's in life. Not only flying, not only baseball, not only fucking gaming and everything like that. That's just me in general. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to learn from this. I play baseball and golf. Literally the two sports that you fail the most in. And it's fucking awful being a perfectionist. But, yeah. I'll learn from it.
Scat Pew donated $50. Passing the hat for the retake.
Scow, thank you for the $50. I appreciate it. If you aren't learning, you're dying. Yeah. The only thing I know is I know nothing. It took NASA 10 Apollos. Yeah. Thank you, Scow. Thank you so much. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. I don't know what I... You know I got your back, bro. I know. I also need to book my flight to San Diego. And Giga, I need to talk to you about San Diego as well. Because if you're... Actually, I'm just going to send you a message now. I hope he's not trying to sell a timeshare, basically. That was a joke because I know exactly what you're messaging. Yeah, I know. I have intense FOMO. Cats and trains. Oh, Emily, what's this other one you got?
Corporations shouldn't be allowed to make these decisions on their own.
Well, who should?
The people who eat the bread. This wouldn't happen if there were centralized control over all these big corporations.
Are you suggesting a communist form of government in Texas?
I suppose I am.
Oh, base! Based. Also, sorry that there is music in the background of that. You should, and you should do something about it. My national conference is that weekend? Yeah. Shit, did I not show that? Did I show that to you all? Shit, did you guys not see that? You just heard it? Fuck. My bad. I'll show it again. Your national conference is TwitchCon. TwitchCon's the national conference. Tip for buying plane tickets. I've heard that if you use Google Chrome to look at airline ticket prices, leave and then come back later. Airlines use your info for Chrome to know you're looking, and it will raise the price on you. So when you go buy the tickets using incognito, screw corporations. Yeah, the problem is that I have an account on United, so they know I'm looking at it. Me and Ghost gonna send you pics from TwitchCon looking like, yeah. Are we gonna be looking like sad, or are we gonna be having fun? Also, I'll show you the TikTok because I don't think I showed it to you. Did I show it to you? We'll watch it again.
Corporations shouldn't be allowed to make these decisions on their own.
Well, who should?
The people who eat the bread. This wouldn't happen if there were centralized control over all these big corporations.
Are you suggesting a communist form of government in Texas?
I suppose I am.
Based. Johnny Silverhands in that it? Sarah, you know Johnny Silverhands was like literally suggesting that, right? I expect tears only. Maybe tears of happiness. Maybe tears of happiness. Me and Ghost. They actually use DNS info from the ISP. Incognito does not help. So you need to also forward your DNS to a secure DNS. Search like Cloudflare. Guess who has Cloudflare? This guy. What's this other one you sent, M? Cats and Trains?
It's taken me 4 months to build a subway system for Cat Town, but
What
it's
the
finally
fuck?
open today. Mr. Nice will bring his cat family to be the first passengers. Hello everyone, I'm Xing. Since I made the cat house 2 years ago, many people have left me messages asking if I could make a...
This looks fucking insane. What the fuck? This looks like insane. Conferences, DSA convention is our conference if you join the DSA, folks. I wonder how you found out about it. Yeah. Yeah, SCow's literally my IT person that I don't pay. I'll simply walk instead of flying. That's praxis. Yes.
Make a subway station for the cats. After thinking about it seriously for a while, there were two things I just couldn't figure out. One is, after the train arrives in the station, how to open the train doors and the platform doors simultaneously. And secondly, how to make a working escalator. Earlier this year, I decided to stop thinking about it and just get started. I'll tackle the problems one by one as they come. Of course, I had the confidence that...
Okay, chat. This is literally shit that people would fucking do if they had time. This shit is cool. Like, this is why our system is so fucked. Because look how creative this fucking person is. Look how creative this person is. I don't know what country this is. I don't know any of that. But look how creative this person is. I guarantee this person was able to do this because they had a shit ton of time and all their other shit was taken care of. Whether they make a shit ton of money or like won the lottery or something like that. Which, chat, I didn't win the Powerball, by the way, because I saw the Powerball number went up. That would have made my day better, but yeah. I wish I gave as much shit about anything as this guy gives about subway cats. Yeah.
I could get through it no matter what. It took me 4 months to get it finished, but I got it finished. Every time we finish a new scene, the biggest headache is the final cleanup.
This is amazing.
It literally is a headache. This time for the subway station, it was much easier because we have a robot.
All the scientists, other than Enlightenment, only discovered shit because they were wealthy and actually had to think and research shit. Had time to think and research shit. Yeah.
Okay, that was just a joke. The train with the cats is about to arrive. Let's go and welcome them.
Also, I kind of want to watch that Young Sheldon episode. Because I bet it was a lot of like, oh, communism bad. Okay, this is hilarious. Dude, this is so good.
Welcome to Cat Town Station. Please give way to alighting passengers before boarding.
This is amazing.
Okay, that's all for this video. Thank you for your support and love. Please like and subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye.
Dude, he literally rode on the thing. He engineered it that he could ride on it. Chat, I am not accomplished in my life at all. Virginia Woolf's A Room of One's Own delves into that idea. A room of one's own. I don't know if I know that. I'm going to look at it. But that sounds awesome. Also, chat, for those that don't know, Marx literally talks about having enough time, free time to do shit that you actually want to do. Should read it. It's quick read and probably free online. Ooh. A Room of One's Own. It's an extended essay divided into 6 chapters by Virginia Woolf, first published in 1929. The work is based on 2 lectures Woolf delivered in October 28 in Newham College and Girton College, Women's College at the University of Cambridge. In her essay, Woolf uses metaphors to explore social injustices and comment on the women's lack of free expression. Her metaphor of a fish explains her most essential point. A woman must have money and room of her own if she is to write fiction. She writes of woman whose thought had let its line down into the stream. As the woman starts to think of an idea, a guard enforces a rule whereby women are not allowed to walk on the grass. Abiding by the rule, the woman loses her idea. Back in ancient Greece, if you wanted to learn from the masters, you would just go to where they hung out and just feed, clothe, and give them materials to do their experiments, and you got to learn from them. I mean, that makes sense. So the person teaching had nothing to worry about. That fucking makes sense. I guess that's kind of like what Plato and shit did. Plato and Aristotle. Yeah, Texas has locked them legislators in the legislature until they agree to have cops stalk them. One of them did not agree and is still locked in there until session tomorrow, so they just can pass the new Texas map. Dude, isn't that kidnapping? Isn't that a federal offense? I did not see that, though, Emily. That's kidnapping. They're literally kidnapping. And wouldn't it be cool if Plato and Aristotle were in ancient Greece? Were Plato and Aristotle not in ancient Greece? Wasn't Plato Socrates' understudy? I feel like we've had this conversation. Plato was an ancient Greek philosopher. Oh. Plato was an ancient Greek philosopher of classical period. Notable students: Aristotle was Plato's student. Yes, but you said that's kind of the same thing Plato and Aristotle did? Yeah. Yeah, I was mentioning that Plato and Aristotle, I feel like that's what Plato and Aristotle did. Texas GOP is making each legislator sign a permission slip to leave the chamber, and one Dem refuses and is still there to buy knowledge. Ugh. Plato is Socrates' butt boy? That's what I thought, too. In his youth, Plato first encountered Socrates, who would become his teacher and greatest source of inspiration, initially in the company of other Athenian boys in the Palestra, such as depicted in Lysis and Menexenus, who discussed philosophy with Socrates. Yeah, Socrates didn't write anything down, but Plato wrote everything down, and that's how we know the philosophy of philosophical teachings of Socrates is because of Plato. LAS, but it was literally them I was talking about. Yeah, I was putting names to it. Sorry, Ascal. Ascal, okay, I'm a little fucking distraught right now. I'm sorry. Okay, Plato, write this down.
1,000 words, and the one up above me may be in the history books one day, because this is truly showing we are entering dystopian.
You get a pass. Thank you, Esco.
I am not a doomer, nor do I want to promote being scared, but seeing what happened and transpired yesterday truly made me feel uncomfortable. Like, what do you mean they have to sign to be able to have a police escort follow them around the whole time, so they have to make it to the Wednesday meeting for the gerrymandering? That is just insane. And the fact that this is being done to a black...
Where'd she get a pillow and
really needs to be
an eye mask?
It's like if people are able to...
Someone probably delivered it to her.
...to fit their needs whenever they want, what is truly going to go down in the future? I'm actually getting a little bit scared of it. And that's why we need now more than ever. We need strength. We need resistance. We need people to stand up to this shit. Because just going along with it or acting like this is okay, it's not fucking okay. So yeah, shout out to Nicole Collier for doing this. I'm proud of you for doing this and taking a stand. This shit needs to be done, because what the Republicans are doing is fucking ridiculous.
Chair looks insanely comfortable. Yeah, it's fucking Texas. They work for a month. For those that don't know, the Texas legislation literally works for like a month. That's it. The Texas legislation literally works for a fucking month. All Senate chamber chairs do, though. Yeah. I wish I could go to Austin. I heard they have a crowd out there. Works for a month. Yeah, they basically don't do anything. They basically just deregulate and give daddy oil tycoons anything they want. If I actually sat in those chairs and worked in that chamber, I'm sorry that you had to do that, Spicy. Yeah, chat. So, I don't know. Bro, counting their oil paychecks is hard work. Yeah. Rip a big old fart in one of those chairs. Chat. I have a friend. Chat, I have a friend that is in the military that works on the USS Reagan, the aircraft carrier. The USS Ronald Reagan, which is an aircraft carrier. And I asked this person, I'm like, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you take a shit? Can you take a shit on the Reagan? And they go, yeah, I'm taking shits all the time. I'm like, no. Like, literally take a shit, like, somewhere you shouldn't be taking a shit on. Because, like, fuck Ronald Reagan. In the Pacific? Yeah, I believe so. But yeah. Should have a 15-hour live stream from in there, too. Special sessions are a month long. They have a regular biannual 140-day legislative session, though. That's less than most states, which meet from January to May-ish. I was supposed to be on the Abe Lincoln. Oh, really? Yeah. So, like, basically Texas legislature it's not a full-time job because, like, a lot of the times, basically initially, like, Texas legislators literally were like running ranches and stuff. So they had to get back to run ranches. And by ranches, read as plantations. So the amount of phantom poop shearers on the carriers is too high. Is it? I mean, if it's on the Reagan, it's not high enough, to be honest. Like, the Reagan should literally just be covered in shit constantly. There's Jeremy Clarkson's special on the Nimitz. It's great. Most state legislatures aren't a full-time job, especially in red states. Again, those red states were initially, like, farming states. And plus, smear? Oh, the amount of poop smears? Oh, it's on every ship? Well, it should be more on the Reagan. There should be a shit ton more on the Reagan. To be fair, though, that would be the most anti-military thing you can do, is just shit everywhere on, like, every single, like, ship, plane, boat, all that shit. Just shit on everything. If there's shit on everything, they can't kill brown babies. But yeah, state legislatures, especially in red states, they're literally not supposed to do anything. They're supposed to not exist. According to their ideology, government shouldn't exist at all. So, like, they want to put it to every... So, like, the federal Republicans say, oh, we want to put it to the states. The state Republicans say, oh, we want to put it to the local municipalities. Or no, we want to put it to the counties. And then the county, the county members will say, oh, it's actually going to be the local municipalities. They don't want to fucking do any fucking work. Shit equals anarchy. I mean, it's nonviolent resistance. All right. Feel good. Feel good, TikTok.
Ocupamos a 3. Vamos a limpiar un parque. Y les pagamos
Oh,
250
I know this one. I know this one. He picks people up from Home Depot, pays them a day's work, and then brings them to an amusement park, right?
Seguro. Pagado por adelantado. Le pago 100 adelantado. ¿Está bien? Va. Ahí le va. Mira, mira. ¿Quiere ir también, compa? Bueno, usted también, uno más. ¿Pero tiene coche? ¿O sí, tengo carro. Ok, papás, ¿están listos para el jale? Sí. Ya tenemos los 5, perfecto. Una pregunta. Ninguno de ustedes tiene alta presión,
He
¿verdad?
pays their tickets and food too. Yeah.
Sí, me mareé. Hijo, pues tengo 52, ya. Mira las canas.
This is awesome. This is what working class people should be doing. They should be getting paid to fucking have fun. This dude is badass. He's fucking awesome. My state loves small government, but when it comes to public education, there's a million unfunded mandates every legislative session. Of course. Of course. Because they literally see Brown versus Board of Education as a bad thing. So they're trying to have public funding go into charter schools and private schools so that racists can pull their fragile white babies out of schools that have brown people in it. That's it. Can you imagine come and tell the wife, I got paid to go to the amusement park, and she's like, the fuck you on? Yeah.
Ya les pagué en avanzado los 100, ¿verdad? Sí. 1, 2, 3, 4. Vamos a dar 500 a cada uno. Ahí está.
You gave each of them 500 after telling them it was going to be 250? Dude, I fucking love... I love people. I love people. I love people. Dude, these people should be fucking running governments. God, not the ghouls that fucking are in there. I was just talking to my instructor. My instructor was saying he's watching Hillbilly Elegy, the movie, and he's just like, how does JD Vance's current policy, how would that help a young JD Vance? It wouldn't at all. Glad I went on the Kingdom Ka when I did. Not my state. I live in a red state. They have laws in place restricting local governments from doing DEI from passing rent controls.
No, 1, 2, 3. Boom. Chéquenlo. 2, 3. Ahí le va, hermano. 1, 2, 3. Ahí está.
Veníamos supuestamente a trabajar. Cuando nos fue a traer, a todos los compañeros aquí, hablo por todos ellos, muy agradecido con el muchacho, fue honesto y le damos las bendiciones, síganlo porque fue honesto.
El dinero ese viene de nuestra fundación de Echándole Ganas. Todo el dinero viene de parte de donaciones de la gente que nos sigue y nos apoya con sus donaciones.
Nos va a ayudar muchísimo este dinero. Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love the videos where this guy goes to restaurants and just buys food for the homeless. Yeah. Can I funnel my taxes into things that like this, please? I have had that thought. Had that thought process. I've had that thought process of like picking where your tax money would go to, but it would not end well. Because there's a lot of programs and stuff that we would not fund, basically. Because one, we wouldn't think about it, and two, the fucking propaganda against shit would be horrendous. And plus, they would scare you into making sure all your tax money went to fucking cops who would then beat you when you protested. And the military who would just go on just continuing murdering brown children. Young people want to be successful. They would cut down the avocado toast. Yeah, I was just talking to somebody the other day. I'm like, I can't believe we fucking fell for that bullshit. That the avocado toast is the reason that we were fucking broke. See the dude that does taste testing with different waterboarding fluids? It'd be a wild time.
Hello, and welcome back. It's the CIA's Waterboard Sommelier. And today we're going to be rating and reviewing the waterboardability of Brisk Lemonade. First up, the smell test.
Did we fall for it though? Sorry. I meant fucking old people. I'm sorry. I don't understand how fucking old people fell for it. Bro, when my stepdad and I were remodeling the house, we would go to the Home Depot and be like, need 3. Then go to Waffle House in the morning and buy them all breakfast. They would help us demo and clean and then grab tacos on the back. Oh my God. That's amazing. They fell for it. Yes, they fell for it and then proceeded to continue to fuck us. Also, Emily, thank you for the gifted sub for here for the spicy water. Thank you so much.
That's nice. You get a very bright, lively lemon flavor right off the top. Definitely a Myers lemon. There's a slight artificial smell to it, a little bit like a cleaning product, something that you'd use to hide a massive dump you recently took in your girlfriend's washroom. Now for the taste test.
Now spicy water can use the ghost emotes.
Ooh, that's not very good. It's just sour and sweet. It's not even particularly lemon flavored. I can't distinguish any lemon notes apart from the sour notes or the sweet notes. This could be any liquid ever. It's a bit acidic. I can kind of feel it eating away at the enamel of my teeth right now. I don't like this. Now for the most important part. Let's waterboard. Don't forget to wet the cloth. That's the stuff.
If it's not high fructose corn syrup, I don't want it. How'd they fall for it? Talking about the same boomers who click on every link they said. And then the same boomers that said, don't fucking believe everything on the internet. Believe everything on the internet. What the fuck?
Let's go.
Am I allowed to show this? I want lemonade now. Well, that's brisk lemonade. Giga.
So how was it to be waterboarded by brisk lemonade? It wasn't a great experience. Brisk is very, very acidic.
Oh, we had someone there with him?
Slight carbonation combination. That's devastation for my nasal situation. Kind of hurts the eyes quite a bit too. Has this kind of weird, lingering, sticky, burning feeling on my face.
There are many things that are enjoyable autoing, but not auto waterboarding. I was going to point out, I'm like, is it not concerning that this dude literally has a automatic waterboarding mechanism in his backyard? Is this not concerning, chat? I mean, the thing is, though, he only pours in like a small amount, so I guess it's safe.
Like my face physically hurts a little bit now. How would I rate being waterboarded by Brisk? A 6. That's Brisk, baby.
That was a whole gallon, bro. No. He filled half of it. No. He filled half of it. He put 2 bottles in it. That wasn't a full gallon. And also, like, when they do waterboarding, I'm pretty sure it's like a 5-gallon thing.
That's the stuff.
And also, he wrings out a bunch of it too, so it's not nearly that much.
I don't like this. Now for the most important part. Let's waterboard.
Ooh, that might have been 3 bottles. Oh, that might have been 4 bottles. Okay, it was a gallon. It might have been a gallon. It might have been a gallon. Okay, it might have been a gallon. But, like, it eventually stops. Like, if he's doing it to himself. And also, he literally lifts his head at the end when he can't take it anymore. I thought there was a mechanism there that when he let go of the rope, it would come back down, but that didn't happen. See the new Jubilee with Amanda Seales? Jaeger, I believe we are not allowing any more Jubilee videos after they had 20 Nazis on against Mediasan. I do not want to give Jubilee any more views because that was fucking disgusting. He does this all the time to himself. Doju just went all out on himself. Yeah, he did go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He went all out on himself. But like he moves at
devastating. That's
Okay,
like
okay,
carbonation
okay.
combination.
I'm not gonna break down how the dude waterboards himself. I feel like that's bad. I'm gonna do a good night call with my girlfriend, then I'll be back. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll still be streaming. I don't know. I am feeling better though. I am feeling much better. What about the Queen's Jubilee? Auto. The Queen is dead. I hate to break it to you. Yeah. I don't know. I thought about playing Helldivers just so I could blow shit up and feel better about myself. Because that's what I used to do. I used to just play Call of Duty or like Grand Theft Auto and just kind of blow off some steam. I didn't get the invite. I feel like Helldivers is a good choice for that. Actually, if we have a stupid, guess who owns a bunch of stupid kids game that you don't have to think for? We do that too. Never watched Jubilee content besides when we watched that one video here, and now I see it referenced all over the place. Yeah. I wish I could see. I would join you. Do you have to be able to see SCal? Connect 4 stream? We did that. We did that already. Auto. You have to think. I think you should do Monkey Island. What the fuck is Monkey Island? We can play Peak if you want. No, because then I'm gonna get frustrated. I'm gonna get frustrated that I didn't peak. Oh, you know what we can do? Huh. We can do balloons. Keep it on your pirate kick. What do you mean pirate kick? I am a pirate. Arr. The fuck is Monkey Island? The point and click game? I'll let you yell at me. I'm not going to yell at you because you're better at peeking than I am. Point and click adventure? Monkey Island can be kind of frustrating if you're not in the mood for a point and click. You go back to Disco Elysium and go as crazy as we want to go. GeoGuessr? Thank you, thank you. I peaked in high school. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week. We can do Flight Simulator. No, I don't want to fucking do that. Or I could just call it a night here, chat. I could just call it a night here. But I tell you what I have to do. I have to run an ad. I have to run a 3-minute ad every hour. But I didn't start at the top of the hour. So I have to do it at the quarter of the hour. Twitch is making me run an ad. You can avoid the ads by paying $5.99 for a subscription or getting lucky and getting gifted a sub like Yubi and here for the spicy water. Or you can link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account and get a free monthly subscription from Daddy Bezos to your favorite streamer. Hopefully that's me. If it's not me, hopefully it's one of my friends. But if you don't get a subscription in any of those ways, then you get stuck behind the 3-minute ad break now. Or you can get turbo. Take a break and chill, go outside, touch some concrete. Yeah, I'm going to be touching a shit ton of grass the next couple days. Hi, Holly. How are you? I could touch concrete in my bedroom. We're all subs on this blessed day. Hi, Holly. What's up, brother? Slightly better yesterday and earlier today. Play better yesterday than earlier today. Rock hard objects in your bedroom. Oh, we do Power Wash Simulator. Yeah, let's fucking do that. Let's do Power Wash Simulator. Brother! Holly, I cannot wait until things slow down for me so we can actually play games together. I want to play games with you really bad. And I definitely want to play Lockdown Protocol with you because I think you would have a blast. Just work stuff that got me a little bummed. Oh, I get it. I get it, Holly. I'm very bummed. I'm very bummed, so I'm right there with you. I want to play games too. Been 2 weeks. Ugh. Sorry, Escow. Escow, you getting a lot of audiobooks done, though? Oh, sweet. I got the DLC for Power Wash. Sweet. Polly's busy. Just get hurricanes. I almost cried yesterday, but I got through it. Sorry. I'm sorry, Holly. Glad you got through it. I want to cry. I wanted to cry. I'm going to be honest with you. Because I thought it'd make me feel better, but I did not cry. Because I'm a man. I don't cry. I did want to cry, though. Crying's good for you? Yeah. I wasn't at that point, though, where I just needed to let out. It happens. I'll go hug my plushies when I get home. Holly, don't you have a boyfriend? Can't you hug your boyfriend? You asked your instructor if there was another way to finish your exam. No, Otto. Also, my examiner was a Philadelphia sports fan. He grew up outside of Philly, so it was awesome. Now, whoever made Holly cry may need to have a chat with them. May need to have a chat with my Louisville Slugger. Chat, I'm going to refill my water. The game's downloading right now. I'll be right back. I go back home during my work week. Oh, I thought you lived together. I'm sorry. Ooh. Game is done downloading. So this. Oh, Ghost, I usually add that as a secondary mention. Like, I'll go talk to them on my way to my baseball game. Better make sure I take my bat and glove. Power Wash Simulator 2? What? There's a second one? I haven't even played the first one yet. Yeah, PW2 is not out yet, but it got announced already. Fuck, I just got Power Wash 1. Display screen, VSync, HDR, extra quality, maximum, full screen window, maximize window, max audio. Okay. All right. I think that works. I go here. Still a good game. I got Power Sim 1 on sale a couple weeks ago. I still haven't played it. Yeah, I got it when Sarah Diddle and I wanted to collab together. And it went on sale like literally the day after I talked to her. So I bought it. Now we're doing it. Now we're doing it. Because I don't know. I don't want to feel anything. Sophie and I played that a lot. It's pretty cool. I was trying to 100% it. 100% Power Wash Simulator. Blah words. English is hard. Title change, chat. Fuck. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. There we go. English do be hard. It's the hardest. Just wash them away. All right. We're going to do career mode. Let's start the career. Also, is my camera in the right spot? $150. Wait, you can get $150 for power washing? What the fuck? This is easy. I don't think it'd be like this, but it do. I like the Mexican doobies better. Start the job. Start it. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I wish you could clean your car with a pressure washer. I've been trying to clean my car with a pressure washer, but... Wait. Wait. Oh, my God. I'm in prone? Oh, rotate the nozzle. That's what I was looking for. This doesn't work. You can't wash your car like this, chat. I tried washing my car like this, and you couldn't do it. This game was designed for a controller. You have one? I do have one. It was designed for a controller. No, this is way easier with a mouse. What, you want me to play with a controller that it's harder? Need a team of power washers? I don't think we... Yeah, why don't we do a team of power washers if we're getting $150 to wash a fucking car? Like this. Oh. 40? Oh my God, it's even bigger! But it's not as powerful. Not as powerful. Also, this is probably ripping off the paint of the car. Did I rip off the paint of the car? Nah, it's way easier, but you do you. Wait, it's easier on the controller? How is it easier on the controller? This is fucking cake. I mean, if you suds it up and rinse it like this, think you'd be good? I mean, I did that. I did that with my car with my pressure washer that I have. And it didn't work. So I had to hand wash it. This is how I power wash in real life, chat. Just, whoa. Just systematically do it. Oh, Sophia. Who's Sophia? I have my big appointment tomorrow. Good luck, S-Cow. So, S-Cow, are you forced to take, like a cab then? Because I know your area probably has shit public transportation. Ghost of Real Man confirmed owns a pressure washer. Yeah, of course I own a fucking pressure washer. I thought that was the easiest way to clean my car. So I bought a pressure washer. Because I hate cleaning shit. So I try to do the easiest shit I can. So I thought pressure washer would cover it. What PSI is your pressure washer? I don't know. I have a bunch of different nozzles, but I also don't want to fucking wreck my car. Actually, I'll look at it real quick. Also, I found out I need to buy a fucking new iPad because I need that for my flight school stuff. Tell us about your pressure washer. I'm working on it. Uh, 3,000 PSI. Not a real pressure washer. Enjoy if you don't know your PSI. 3,000 PSI. I've never met an apartment dweller with a pressure washer. Well, you met me. Irony is my current apartment, I don't have access to a hose to pressure wash, so I haven't used it since my old apartment. You gonna go with that business name, or do you need me to think some up? I'm phenomenal. I thought of Grouting Thomas for that Tyler, and she's never looked back. Boom. %92 clean. Is this not clean? Oh my God. Oh, I have to go more powerful with the windshield. Is that what I have to do? Oh. Can you draw a dick with a pressure washer? Probably. The fuck? Oh, it's a fucking British game spelling tire like that? It's called Paying Yourself First, Giga. Jeez. You get money for washing your own van? Yes, I am. Power wash service, yeah. It's a tax write-off, Giga. I love the special dirt seeing glasses that I have. Oh, shit. Shit was real dirty. Also, this nozzle would literally like cut everything. It's a Polish company. Polish company. You just write it off.
It's a stationary sniper.
Yeah.
Shut out, Pies. LOL, but it actually is Polish.
The mill is up there.
Bro,
wait, the company that made this is it's a Polish company?
I was just fucking.
Oh, it wasn't.
Extension non-stubby gun.
Oh shit, there's a hole in the ground.
Nozzle.
Just fucking.
Good balance between area of effect and pressure. Wide fan of water at the expense of pressure. Creates a narrow fan of water and provides strong pressure. Provides the narrowest beam of water maximum pressure. Pies are a Polish friend. Yeah, I found out I can't make Polish jokes anymore. Open, close the tablet. Wing mirrors. Bumpers, doors. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't wash a car like this. It would fucking rip off the paint. Do you have a sidearm pressure washer? Oh, I don't know. Maybe we build up to that? Damn it. We need to go prone too. Get the wheels and axles. I can't get any lower. This is as low as I got. Lift the hood up. I can't. How the fuck? What am I supposed to do? Still here just lurking? Chat, someone hit the command. Someone hit the command, please. Someone do it. Do it. Do it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Really? Really? Nobody's gonna do it? I'll do it. What's one of our mottos in here, chat? The boss makes $1, you make a dime. You best watch Ned Ghost Rider on company time. Holly is doing the Lord's work. Bad mod. Exclamation point command, chat. Exclamation point command. Look to the left. It has a list of what's left. Yeah, the tires. I'm literally looking at the tires. I'm holding tab. I'm holding tab. I don't see shit. Oh. Yeah! There's one little spot. Hell yeah. 5 stars. Hell yeah. Is this extraordinary Dr. Power Wash? Hey, details from friend Harper. I could really do with a hand at my place when you're free. Yeah. Yeah. The removal vans outside my nightmare neighbor's place, they're finally going. Whoever moves in there is going to need a quality pressure washer. Gonna go with the business name, or do you... friends only? Co-op on, only friends only? Yeah. Okay, heading in bed. Got to get up at 5 a.m. Be in the medical center in the morning. Cal, good luck. Hopefully it works out for you. Love you, man. Appreciate the tip, too. Appreciate you giving me just the tip. Clean the back guard. Is this the extraordinary Dr. Power Wash? I got details from your friend Harper. I could really do a hand in my place when you're free. You know it. Hey, Doc, I hope you do like a challenge because I'm pretty sure I've got the dirtiest backyard you've ever seen. That's not me bragging, by the way. I had nothing to do with it. I've just moved back to town for a bit to help my folks who are both down to their last knee. Reds of what I thought was a great little place. Should have questioned why there weren't any garden pigs in the ad. They must have bred rhinos here or something. Anyway, my girls are itching to get out there. I don't want them to still itch when they get back inside. So please do your thing. Thanks, Cal. $450 to pressure wash a garden? Chat. I am in the wrong fucking field. Funny enough, my first girlfriend, Florian Perez, used to live here back in the day. Those were the good times. If you stand up real close to it. If you stand up real close to it, chat. There we go. Sweet. $2, chat. This is actually a GTA type game. This is just a prologue, but you find out your boss has been embezzling funds for a big power wash company and pulls you into this scheme. Otto, are you sure this isn't a Hotline Miami? Are you sure it's not Hotline Miami? Are you sure it's not Metal Gear Solid? I'm actually surprised there is no music with this game. Is there music with the game? I love how it's career mode. Audio, water volume, UI feedback, ambience, music? What? There's no music? No music playing? I'm confused. This is Snake's day job before he got enlisted after one of his customers' big boss noticed his excellent aim. They're not. Yeah. Power Wash Sim, but you have to clean up the levels in Hotline Miami. Oh, that game exists. That's Crime Scene Cleaner. That game exists. Wait till you get the big shit. I want the big shit. Give me the big shit. I want to take a big shit. Yeah, I said it, chat. I know I'm going to get fucking clipped. I know Emily's ready to clip it. Oh, actually, she's doing a good night call with her girlfriend. Girlfriend mentioned. What the fuck happened, chat? God damn. So I guess you're supposed to just use the weakest nozzle you can because it'll cover the most area. Look how clean it is, chat. Oh, that'll fuck up. That'll fuck up the plants. That fucks up the plants, chat. I don't want to fuck up the plants. I watched a large Hadron Colander. The Lara Croft DLC where you clean the entire manor. Also Shrek Swamp. What the fuck? Dude, people are so cool. Oh, that flower got a lot of pressure on it. There we go. There we go. Go there. Yo, what the fuck? Go. Gotta go. Commiserations again, Ghost. Don't feel too down. I feel a little better. I feel a little better now that I've streamed. I genuinely didn't want to stream tonight, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did and spend time with you all. I have to call with a girlfriend. Oh, Emily, you just missed a potential clip chimping. No. I feel like I need to have background music. Or is music like something that you upgrade to? Because you buy like headphones or something. Glad you're feeling well, bro. Thank you, Holly. I'm glad you're feeling better than you did yesterday, too. Fun fact about marriage rights in the U.S. Oh, this is going to be good.
If you want to know how the future of the country is going to look, if Obergefell gets overturned, only 18 states will allow gay marriage, while 34 states will allow an adult to marry a child.
Yep. 100%. Child fucking marriage. That's a thing. And it gets defended by fucking Republicans all the goddamn time, which Democrats don't fucking capitalize on. The same party that wants to check your children's genitals also want to marry children. Democrats in these states should 100% push should 100% push for anti-child marriage laws and watch them fucking melt down. It'd be fucking hilarious. Make fucking Republicans look goddamn gross and people would never fucking vote for them again. You literally get them on record arguing why child marriage is a good thing. Mayor whatever in Cali made so raping a child 10 years younger than you
fucking marriage.
off. Yeah.
That's a thing.
Made it a misdemeanor. Misdemeanor? What's one of our mottos in here, chat?
The boss makes $1, you make a dime. Child fucking marriage. That's a thing.
That's not that out of context. That's not that bad. At least I wasn't saying, yeah, I love child marriage. Oh, fuck. Did I just do that? God damn it. Did I just do that? I did put my Uncle Clark voice on it, though. Oh my, you just said it? Yeah, but I think I put my Uncle Clark's spin on it. Also, I said it fast enough that it's gonna have to contain the rest of the context. So suck it. Emily will find a way though. I really do need to clean up my clips though. Because I have a lot of really good clips that kind of get smothered and then some that aren't as good. Also, I kind of want to allow you guys to post clips on, I don't know if it would post to my socials or if it posts to your socials. I'm not really sure how that works. Also, I want to do a video on voter fraud because I feel like that's relevant now with Trump being stupid and saying that voter by mail is fraught with fraud, despite that fact that literally him and every other Republican was voted in by mail. Also, nobody answered my question about music in this game. I did? Oh, did you? Don't think they have music in the game? Well, why? I'm confused. I'm confused. Why would they have a music option if there's no music in the game? Sorry, I didn't see it, Bite Sync. You're safe. You said shit before or after the clip, so it's hard to clip it perfectly out of context. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. You're supposed to sing? Yeah, you got 150 subs. 150 subs is when I sing. $150 subs, we do karaoke on stream. 200 subs, we go shirtless stream. 100 subs, mukbang. You're supposed to sing. How's your singing voice? Dog shit. It's just as bad as my regular voice. Music changes volume for music in levels that have music. As of 0.6 only the carousel has. Oh, shit. So I guess I should have background music playing while I'm doing this. Cat. Cat, do you want background music while I'm doing this? Have y'all heard about W place and how they fucking messed up. Wait, what? W Pals? I don't know what that is, Emily. Of course it's TikTok. I'm waiting for Emily to send me a Coney 2012. Waiting.
So I had a fun little guerrilla marketing idea of like, oh, what if I pixelized one of my album covers and then I put it on W Places? Like, oh, look where I recorded the album. Not doing that anymore. Apparently, what do you mean? One of the moderators, who happens to be a trans woman, it's kind of important to the story, was just doing her job and like banned a streamer for violating TOS, and then he doxed her and harassed her, partially for being a trans woman, to the point where she tried to kill herself, was unsuccessful, and then the people who run W Place, their like whole response was, yeah, she was actually in the wrong, and also she's fired now, and the streamer did nothing wrong. Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck is going on at Reddit? Dude, is just every social media page is just like becoming all Nazis? What the fuck? That's fucked up. Every place is a pixel map thing. I thought it was just, it used to be just place, right? And did they make it like a second one so that it's all the time? Yeah, but W Place is a new one since these things almost never last. Well, I guess I'm not going to W Place then. There we go. All right. All right. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Yeah. Yeah, get that doghouse clean. Woof woof. Am I done with the doghouse? The roof? What type of Eldritch Horrors has this backyard scene? True. Ghost escapes work by working in game. Okay. Chat, I'm gonna do a shameless plug. You should watch the Red Barrels podcast because they literally talk about this. And they say, Soph, friend of the stream, Soph. Chat, check out Soph. Check out Soph. Go check out Soph's stream.
I feel like it's probably Leaves. Is it
Red Dead
Leaf?
Redemption?
Oh my god.
That's awesome. But she was saying that these games go hard and everybody loves these games because you have a sense of autonomy and you control, you know, the value that you create. And I don't disagree. Finally got the roof clean. It's amazing how the house is clean. Everything else is dirty as fuck, but the house is clean. How does that make sense? What up? Do you do bikes? Are you doing some running? Someone running their thing over my deadbeat bike? Have you seen the new proposed Cali maps? No. They released them the other day, right? Soph is playing Red Dead 2? Yo! Holy shit. God damn. That's crazy. That's insane. God damn. I mean, fuck around and find out. We don't have enough states to do this, though. Oh, it's so satisfying, chat. Not as satisfying as... Oh, fuck. Oh my god, it is the top of the hour. But I'm not going to run one. I'm not going to run one, chat. Yup. Yup. Yeah. Yup. Making it nice and clean. Most of us are subbed and modded. Yup. Is that a bad thing? Is that a bad thing, especially when I get random days where I get 200 viewers in here? Also, everybody rotates when they come in. So we have like late night mods, and then we have like early stream mods. Kind of works out. Modded doesn't affect ads. Modded doesn't affect ads. Correct. We are ready? Yeah. Ready for this shit to take off. Oh my god. Oh my god, this sound. The sound of pressure washing a lattice is the best. I love that sound so much. Running in and out of the sound, I love it. Love it. You have overthrown the oppressive class structure of moderators by moderating most of the chat. Exactly. Exactly. And Auto yells at me. Auto yells at me that we have so many moderators in here. Also, I really want to watch that Young Sheldon episode where he creates communism. Because I wonder if it's pro-communist or they're like, oh, communism bad. But I bet that dad agrees with everything he says until the reporter points out that it's pro-communist or that it's communism. A boy genius created communism in Texas. Looked it up, season 2, episode 16. Okay, thank you. I'll have to find it somewhere. I wasn't really a Young Sheldon person. I wasn't really a Big Bang person. I was a How I Met Your Mother person. God, this was probably so easy to code too. Okay. I watched Malcolm in the Middle, also that 70s show. I wasn't really that 70s show person. I watched Malcolm in the Middle for a while. They tried to revive it as that 90s show. Wow, they even got the lattice on the opposite side to get clean sometimes. That's what happens IRL too. Heard Malcolm in the Middle will be back again. Yes, I heard that as well. Which is interesting because Frankie Muniz, I think he had a stroke. Well, I guess he was racing cars too. That's a dude that made all his money on Malcolm in the Middle and just fucked off and did whatever the fuck he wanted. I'm so jealous of him. So much water use, chat. Good thing I'm not paying for the water. Saw a picture on IG. Said he lost most of his memories from the show. Yeah, that's what I heard about it. I couldn't remember what I heard about it. Man, that sucked. I wish there was a way you could like replay memories though. Like there was a Black Mirror episode where you could like replay memories, and I'm like that would be sick because there's like specific golf shots where the background of the golf shot was just so beautiful that I would love to see again. Yeah. There we go. That would be crazy. That'd be crazy, but also like really fucking cool. I mean, you'd 100% like fuck over the people that would like make shit up, but I think it'd be worth it. Like, if you're ever feeling shitty about yourself, just bring like a good memory back up and remind yourself like, hey, you're fucking awesome. Like, what are you doing? My favorite is when they took diapers filled with poop, tie them on the balloons, and just release them in the episode where Dewey's peeling his skin like a banana. Reese was the second oldest brother, and Francis was the oldest brother, right? God, the actors on the show were actually like really fucking good. I feel like none of them have really done something after that though, except for Bryan Cranston doing Breaking Bad. I had a crush on Reese at the time. I get it. Oh. Can I save the game? There we go. All right. I saved chat. I had a crush on Miranda Cosgrove at the time. Yeah. Me too. Miranda was Cosgrove was adorable when I was a kid. Oh, wrong one. Chat, I'm gonna call it quits though. I'm gonna relax the rest of the night. Even though he was a jerk. Maybe that's why you had a crush on him, Holly. Chat, I need to send you somewhere though. I'm sorry it's a short stream. But I'm gonna chill out the rest of the night. And I'm just gonna get some rest. Watch One Piece and shit and just feel better about myself. But thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all made me feel a little bit better. Yeah, I'm gonna get on a call with you. Get some rest, thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna get on a call with you as soon as I end stream. And we will figure shit out. Enjoy One Piece. I will do my best. But I need to send you some. I'm gonna send you someone I haven't sent you to in a while. I'm gonna send you to Fox. Go have a good time over there. He's entertaining. He is a good dude. And he's very energetic and eccentric. But enjoy the 1,000+ episodes. Bite Sync, I'm 860 episodes in. Actually, I might be 880 something. Anyway, I'm going to send you all along over to Fox. Thank you all so much for being here. I will be live tomorrow. Probably will be back to pirating. But yeah. So thank you all so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Holly, thank you for the work lurk. But wherever you folks are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good night. See y'all later. Free Palestine.